This is the D.A.R.E. Challenge, with Welch Elementary taking on Cameron Park. The D.A.R.E. Challenge is presented by Waycross Community Television in cooperation with the Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township Police Departments. And now, from Tri-County Mom, your host, Officer Donna D.A.R.E. Stegman.
Hi, good morning, everyone. We're here for the D.A.R.E. Challenge. Today we have two fine schools competing in a D.A.R.E. Challenge program, which is based on the D.A.R.E. program, or Drug Abuse Resistance Education program, that we have in the schools throughout Hamilton County. Today we have two great schools. We have Welch Elementary. We have Stephen, Nick, Brad, Talina, and Casey. You guys ready for take the challenge? Okay. And from Cameron Park, we have Ashley, Heather, Isaac, and Jared. Are you guys ready to take the D.A.R.E. Challenge? Okay. Well, you ready? Do you know the rules? Everybody's ready? Okay. Well, you know, we're going to go ahead and start. I'm going to come back here and get my magic questions. I need the first two people from both teams to come up to the front. We'll make sure that you have your little buzzers here. Don't push them, okay? You gotta wait. I'm gonna be reading you questions. They're all from the D.A.R.E. curriculum today, and those questions have correct answers. And I know them, and hopefully you know them. So we're gonna start out. You know, in round one, today's game has 3 rounds. It's going to go for 6 minutes. As you answer questions correctly, you'll push the buzzer. If you answer correctly, then we move over to your team. And as each question is answered, it's worth 5 points today. So are you guys ready? Okay, here we go. Question number 1. Comparison technique is when you compare things which are what? Over here to Welch.
When you say...
Come to the microphone.
When you say, try this beer, it's better than light beer.
Okay, try this beer, it's better than light beer. What basically, when you compare it, what are you comparing? What products? What do they have in common? Do they have to be the same?
No.
Nope, that's incorrect. Okay, Cameron Park, can you tell me? Comparison.
It's when you compare things and they're usually the same but a little bit different.
That's correct, they're the same. Okay, if you want to come over here, that's 5 points for Cameron Park. Now we're going to come over here, and do I need this? I guess I do. I'm going to give this to you. You're our number 2 contestant. Here we go. How many advertising techniques are there in D.A.R.E.? Big chapter we did. Do you remember? There was a whole page on them. Can you tell me? Advertising techniques, how many are there?
7.
7, that's correct, and 5 points for Cameron Park. Okay, moving down here, this is Heather M. Heather, what is the hardest kind of peer pressure to resist?
Heavy.
That's correct, 5 points for them. Okay, now we're down here to Isaac. Are you ready, Isaac? Okay. Smoking cigarettes can damage what?
Your lungs.
Your lungs, that's correct, 5 points. All right. Moving on down to Jared. Jared, what should you do if your clothes are on fire? Multiple choice. A, call 911. B, run outside for help. Or C, stop, drop, and roll.
C.
C, stop, drop, and roll, 5 points. Okay, well, that's pretty good. We're going to move over here again to players number 2, and we're going to start a second. Okay, you guys ready? All right, here's your question. This is a safety question. If you're allowed to ride your bike in the street, you should A, ride with traffic, or B, ride against traffic. Over here to Welch.
Traffic.
Ride with traffic, that's correct. 5 points. Okay, I'm gonna come down here, and we have Brad. Here you go, Brad. Okay, Brad, here's your question. There are 4 major peer pressures, okay? There is family pressure, peer pressure, and give me one more.
Family pressure.
That's peer pressure. Give me one major pressure. The 4 categories. Family, peer. Give me one more.
Heavy pressure.
No, it's incorrect. We're gonna have to go to the other side. Cameron Park. We're starting over here with Ashley. Can you tell me? We have 4 major pressures. There is family pressure and peer pressure. Give me one more.
Pressure from school.
No, that's incorrect. Okay, nobody got that one. We got anybody in the audience knows one of the major pressures? Yes. Media pressure. Very good. We'll give 5 points to the audience. Okay, players number 3, if you'll come up to the podium. Okay, you guys ready? All right. What type of response style is it when someone speaks clearly and appears calm? Yes, Cameron Park.
Assertive.
Assertive, that's correct. Very good, okay. Where'd we leave off at over here? All right, this is Heather. Heather, are you ready? Oh, that one's too small. I can't even read it without my glasses. Got to move on to one I can read. Looking nervous and avoiding eye contact with others is what type of response style?
Passive.
Passive unsure, that's correct. 5 points. Move down. This is Heather M. True or false? Demanding, aggressive people are not nice to be around.
True.
That's true. That's right. Demanding, aggressive people. Okay. This is Isaac. True or false, Isaac? Personal testimony in media techniques works if the person is respected and what he says is believable. True or false?
True.
That's true. That's correct. He has to be believable and he has to be trusted. Okay, and we come over here to Jared. Jared, what type of peer pressure is it when people call you names?
Teasing.
Teasing pressure. Very good. 5 points. Okay. All right. We're up to number 4. Come on up, number 4 players. Number 4. You guys ready? Okay. Pot, weed, grass are all street names for what drug? Is that reset? What drug, Cameron Park?
Marijuana.
Marijuana, that's correct. 5 points. Okay, that whistle signals us that this is the end of round 1. We're going to compile the scores. We have Cameron Park with 55 and Welch with 5. Before we get started with round 2, we're going to take a short break. We want to have special messages from our sponsor, Waycross Community Television. We'll be right back.
Strong. To win, you've got to be smart. Maybe you can be one of us, the few, the proud, the Marines.
Hi, and welcome back to the D.A.R.E. Challenge here at beautiful Springdale Tri-County Mall. What we're going to be doing today is round 2 of our D.A.R.E. Challenge between Cameron Park and Welch Elementary. We're going to start out, though, today. We want to talk to some of our students and get to find out some things about the players today. Let's start over here with Cameron Park. Hopefully, Officer Stegman won't fall off the stage today. How about if everybody moves down? Jared, how do you like D.A.R.E.?
Fun.
It's fun. What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be veterinarian.
Veterinarian, that's great. Okay, we have Isaac. Isaac, are you having fun today?
Yeah.
Great. Are you ready to win today?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you like to do the best?
Play basketball.
Basketball, that's a good game. That's a good exercise. And this is Heather M. What's the M for? What is it? Mink, okay. You guys had matching names. We wouldn't want to get you confused, right? Yeah, two great-looking students here. Okay, what is your favorite all-time subject in school?
Spelling, because it's easy.
Spelling because it's easy. I'm going to hire you as my secretary. Okay, this is Heather J. And what's the J stand for?
Jackson.
Jackson. Okay, Heather, what's your favorite subject?
Math.
Math. Ooh, that's a hard subject. But you know what? There's a lot of jobs out there that pay good with math. Even police work. We have to know math because we have to add up all those parking tickets. Right? Make sure we're getting the right amount of money. Okay, this is Ashley. Ashley, what do you like to do?
I like to read and play soccer.
All right, you're a soccer player. How long have you been playing soccer?
I've been playing soccer since I was about 5.
Since you were 5. That's great. Have you got any trophies?
Yeah, I have 6 of them.
Great. That's great. Okay, let's go over here to Welch and find out who we have at Welch. Give them a good hand. They're doing a good job today. All right, we're going to move all you guys down this way. I have to do 9 shows today, so we don't want me to fall off. All right, this is Casey. Casey, I remember you. Aren't you one of my students? Say yes.
Yes.
You guys going to win today? You're getting a slow start, but you can do it.
Yes.
Casey, what do you want to be when you grow up?
A pediatrician.
All right. Mrs. Talina, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a veterinarian.
A veterinarian. Well, I'll tell you what, you get an office on the west side of town, and I'll bring all my dogs over there. How's that? Okay, this is Brad. Hi, Brad. Are you ready to go today?
Yeah.
Did you get plenty of sleep?
Nope.
Oh, that's not good. Did you get something to eat this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah? So you should be fired up and ready.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Nick. Nick, you're getting squashed in the middle there. Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? You know, if you look over there, everybody in town's going to see your face. Nick says, oh, I don't want to be known. Yeah, I tried to do my hair different today so they wouldn't recognize me either. Okay, this is Steven. Hi, Steven.
Hi.
Are you ready today?
Yeah.
All right. You look like the most wide-awake person here. Is that true?
I don't know.
Did you stay up all night?
No.
No? But you were excited, I'll bet. Yeah, okay. Well, that's our players for Welsh. Okay, we're going to start round 2. Round 2 is 6 minutes, and we're going to start out with, I believe we should be on players number 5. Is that where we left off? I hope. It's been such a long time. Okay, are you guys ready? We're going to make sure you can talk into the microphones. All right, are you guys ready to go here? This is my favorite one. True or false? Strength in numbers is the 8th way to say no and means more kids than bad. Welch.
True.
True, that's correct. All right, 5 points to Welch. Okay. Round 2 is just a little bit different. Round 2, we don't go down a row. We just go ahead and give a question out. If they can answer that question, they get 5 points. If they can't, we move to the other team. As a group answer, they can answer for the 5 points. Okay. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because now we got typed questions and I can't see them. Showing my age. I have a great niece. That makes me a great aunt, and I am great, I'll tell you. Okay, here we go. We're over here. We're down here with Casey, so we're going to come up to Stephen. Stephen, when someone offers you a beer or other drug, and you just keep saying no, 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 what way to say no is that?
Broken record.
That's correct. Very good. 5 points. Okay. Let's move over here to... Is this where we go when they come back up to number 2? Oh, we keep going? Okay. I'm learning this too. Okay. This is Nicholas. How about if you hold that and you can just pass it down, then I don't have to walk over in front of you. All right, Nicholas. True or false? Pressure is a force or influence which acts upon you to do something.
True.
True, that's correct. 5 points. Very good. All right, we have Brad is next. Okay, Brad. Pressure we feel from TV, radio, newspaper, billboards is called what kind of pressure? Radio, TV, newspaper, and billboards. What kind of pressure is that? Oh, time's up. Okay, this is Cameron Park's chance to make 5 points. What kind of pressure is radio, TV, and newspaper? Anybody, raise your hand. Yes?
It's media pressure.
Media technique, very good. 5 points. Okay, back up to players number 1. Come on up. Here we go. This is a definition from the D.A.R.E. word list. Situations which cause stress are called Welch.
Stressors.
Stressors, very good, 5 points. All right. We have Nick. Nick, for 5 points, when you continue to say no. Oh, wait a minute, we already had that one, sorry. Any strain, pressure, or excitement felt about a situation is called
Stress.
stress. Very good, 5 points. And what causes that stress is called stressors. Okay, down to Brad. Brad, here's another pressure question. Family pressure comes from who?
Your family.
Very good, 5 points. From your family, moms and dads. Just remember, moms and dads, keep that family pressure going. That keeps them out of trouble. All right. We're down to Talina. True or false? Laws are made to protect people and to keep them what? Or I'm sorry, keep them safe. True or false?
True.
True. Very good. And we're down to Casey. True or false, Casey? Self-esteem is a favorable way you feel about yourself.
True.
True. Very good. All right. Let's have players number 2 come up to the bench here. Okay, you guys ready? This is a tough one. True or false? Not all drugs can be abused. Cameron Park.
False.
Very good. That's false. 5 points. Okay, we'll start over here and move this over here. Get that to Heather. Okay, Heather, are you ready? 5 points. If you use change the subject, you should agree to do what the other person wants. If you use change the subject, true or false?
False.
That's false. That's correct. 5 points. We're down to Isaac. Isaac's way down there. Are you ready, Isaac? Caffeine affects your body by doing what to your heart and breathing?
It speeds it up.
It speeds it up. That's correct. 5 points. Very good. Okay, and now we have Jared. Jared, this is a fill in the blank. Drugs hurt your body when you do what?
Abuse them.
Abuse them. That's correct. 5 points. All right. Okay, now we're going to get number 3 players. Come on up to the podium here. Moving right along. All right, now. This is a multiple choice. You must wait until I say the entire question before you buzz in. Who are you allowed to take drugs from? A, your doctor, B, your parents, or C, all of the above? Welch. All of the above. That's correct. 5 points. Okay, take this down there and we'll give that to Talina. Uh-oh, that's the end of round 2. The end of round 2 with Cameron Park. Uh-oh, judge is rescoring here. That's okay, you're looking at me from the other side. Cameron Park with 80 and Welch with 50. Congratulations. Okay. We're getting ready here for the big challenge round, round 3. That's going to be back right here after these messages from Waycross TV.
Hey, are you having trouble with your homework?
Yeah.
Then call Dial-A Teacher at 369-4787. If you're in grade school, middle school, or high school, Dial-A Teacher puts you through to a real teacher with real help in any subject.
Even chemistry?
Even chemistry. Dial 369-4787 and you'll get help in any subject.
Even fractions?
Even fractions. When you need help with your homework, remember, dial a teacher. 369-4787, Monday through Thursday.
Hi, and welcome back to the D.A.R.E. Challenge. Today we're playing with Cameron Park's students and the Welch Elementary students. D.A.R.E. Challenge, again, this show is being filmed from the Tri-County Mall today for Law Enforcement Weekend. Well, you guys ready? Okay, you know, this is the big third round, the final round in determining the winners. The students who've taken the challenge, we're going to find out just who's good. All right, each question this time is worth 10 points, but the round is shorter. It's 5 minutes. So as soon as you have your answers, we'll get you through these as fast as possible. Okay, I believe we're going to be with, number 4? Come on up. We're ready to go. Okay, this is Isaac and Talina. This is a fill-in. Are you ready? Crack is another name for what drug? That's Welch.
Pot.
No, that's incorrect. Cameron Park, do you know? Crack is another name for what drug?
Oh, stuff.
Nope, that's incorrect. Crack is another name for cocaine, an illegal drug. Acts as a stimulant, hurts your body. Okay, number 4. Let's go quickly, or number 5, come on up. Let's move quickly. We're losing our chance to make points here. All right, this is a true and false question. A drug is a substance other than food that affects the way your mind and body works. Cameron Park. True, that's correct. 10 points. All right. Take this down here. We're down here at the top. Okay, this is Ashley. Ashley for 10 points. Telling others your rights while respecting their rights is called what? Telling your rights while respecting others' rights is called what? It was a D.A.R.E. word list. In the middle of the list. I'll give you hints. Not sure, huh? Oh, shame on you. Okay, let's go over here to Welch. Welch, can you tell me telling people your rights while respecting theirs is what?
Assertive.
Assertiveness, that's very good, 10 points. Okay, moving on down here to Nick. True or false, Nick? Cold shoulder is a form of arthritis.
False.
That's false, that's correct, 10 points. Moving down, we have Brad. When someone says, don't be chicken, it's only a joint, try to get you to smoke marijuana, what type of peer pressure is that?
Teasing.
Teasing pressure, very good. All right, moving on down. True or false? Broken record can be used with what types of pressure? Broken record.
Any type.
No, that's incorrect. Over here to Cameron Park. Anybody know? A group effort here. Anybody know the answer? Broken record, out of the 8 ways to say no, can be used with what kind of pressure?
Friendly.
Friendly, that's incorrect. Okay, let's go on to the next round. Here we go. This is number 1. Come on up. Broken record can be used with teasing or heavy pressure. All right. This is true or false? Resistance in the D.A.R.E. word means to say no. Welch.
False.
No, that's incorrect. Obviously, you can't have a thing. Okay, go on back. Let's bring up players 2. All right. These are cheat sheets. They're not questions. We're in trouble. All right. Personal pressure can cause us to do obsessive things. True or false? Welch.
True.
It's true. That's right. Makes you do things over and over again. All right, moving down here. True or false? Heavy pressure is used by people who are not your friend.
False.
False, that's correct. True or false? There are 4 major kinds of pressure.
False.
That is incorrect. Cameron Park, true or false? There are 4 major kinds of pressure.
True.
Okay. I did that wrong, didn't I? Sorry about that. That was my fault. We're not going to be giving a point for that one. True and false. If it's not true, it's obviously false. Let me give you, what is it, players number 2. Is that who we're on? Or 3? Okay, if it's players number 3, we'll just cancel that one. All right, you guys ready? Here it goes. What do you tell someone who calls and asks you for your mother when she's not home? Cameron Park.
She's taking a shower.
Okay, she's taking a shower. She's in the back. She can't come to the phone, or can I take a message? Very good. All right, Cameron Park. Move that on down to Isaac. Isaac, are you ready?
Yep.
All right, true or false? Decisions we make sometimes depend on gains or losses from taking a risk.
True.
True, that's correct. 5 points, or 10 points. All right, we're down to Jared. A drug which is sold in the stores for everyone to use is called what? You have an answer, Jared?
No.
No answer. Okay, and that's the round 3 whistle, which means we have the end of round 3, the challenge winners. We have Cameron Park with 110 and Welch with 100. Congratulations, Cameron Park. Okay, today for our parting gifts, we have some nice things for both teams. We'll have little bags of gifts. Some of it's D.A.R.E. Types of trinkets. We have some drink bottles and rulers and posters from the Cincinnati Cyclones. I want to thank everyone for being with us today and participating. This is Donna Stegman from the Springfield Township Police doing the D.A.R.E. Challenge today with Waycross Community Television, telling you to dare to say no to drugs.
This is the D.A.R.E. Challenge, presented by Waycross Community Television in cooperation with the Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township Police Departments. Now, from Winton Middle School, here's your host, Kim Carson.
Thank you, and welcome to the D.A.R.E. Challenge. My name's Kim Carson from WGRR Oldies 103.5. Today, 12 young people have accepted the challenge to put their knowledge to the test. So let's find out who they are. From Welch Elementary, we have Chris, Michael, Linda, Shelly. Shelly's at the end, sorry about that. Lindsay, Eric, okay? From Forest View, this side, with smiles, we have Lang, Dwayne, Amina, Robert, Julie, and Tennille. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at our rules.
The D.A.R.E. Challenge consists of 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds will be 5 questions or 7 minutes in length, whichever comes first. Each correct question is worth 5 points. The first team to buzz in answers first. If a wrong answer is given, the other team has the opportunity to answer. If both teams fail, the audience is given a chance to come up with the correct answer. Round 3 is the bonus round, with 10 points awarded for correct answers. This round will last 5 minutes or 5 questions, whichever comes first. There will be no audience participation during round 3. In case of any disputes, the decision of the judges is final. The team with the most points at the end of the game is the winner and will move on to the next round of the challenge. Good luck.
Okay, now that we understand how to play the game, let's start round 1. Start the clocks. Okay, question number 1. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. What is a favorable way you feel about... wait a minute. Let me ask the question first, okay? I know I'm slow. Okay, what is a favorable way you feel about yourself? Forest View?
Self-esteem.
Self-esteem. Very good. Okay, question number 2. Caffeine affects your body by... Welch?
Speeding you up.
Speeding you up, that's right. Speeding up your heartbeat or breathing. Very good. Way to go. Having bad breath and coughing are consequences of Welch?
Smoking.
Cigarette use. There you go. Is that acceptable, I guess? Cigarette use? Okay, it's a go. Way to go. Okay, question number 4. A means of communicating or influencing a large group of people is Welsh.
Media.
Very good. Question number 5. Everyone has it is what media technique? Welsh.
Bandwagon.
Very good. Bandwagon. Okay, time's up. So that does it for round 1. The score is 20 for Welsh, 5 for Forest View. We'll be right back with round 2 of the D.A.R.E Challenge after this message from Waycross Community Television.
Waycross Community Television is many things to many people.
It's sports.
It's entertainment.
It's information.
It's exciting.
Waycross Community Television. Without the community, we'd just be TV.
You all watch TV. You see the news, the crime, the devastation. Every dollar that goes to drugs fuels the killing. As long as there are Americans willing to buy drugs, there will be people willing to sell drugs and people willing to kill as a cost of doing business.
A public service message from your local Kiwanis Club.
7 miles northeast with the cardiac.
With an Air Force ROTC college scholarship, you can go as far as your talent and drive take you. Aim high, Air Force.
I can take my time on these questions, right? Welcome back. We're ready for round 2 of the D.A.R.E Challenge. Before we get back to the game, let's take some time out to get to know our participants. From Forest View, we have Lang Dickerson. Hi, Lang. You want to tell me a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what you've learned from the D.A.R.E program?
I like to play basketball, and what I learned at D.A.R.E is not to take drugs.
Very good. All right. Okay, Dwayne Shepard. Dwayne Shepard, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and what you've learned from the D.A.R.E program?
I like to play basketball, football, and baseball, and to stay out drugs.
Very good. All right. Amina Abdul?
My name is Amina Abdullah, and I don't know what I like to do, but D.A.R.E means a time for learning and having fun.
All right. Very good. Robert Bailey.
I like to play football and basketball, and I learn to stay off drugs.
All right. Julie Jackson? Yeah.
I don't know what to say, but I guess I learned the same thing they did.
Okay. What about Tennille Henderson?
Well, I don't know what I like to do. I like to do a lot of things, and
okay.
I learned that liking yourself and everything can bring your self-esteem up.
Okay. Very good, Tennille. Thank you. From Welch, we have Chris Smith. Hi, Chris.
My name is Chris Smith, and I like to play basketball, and I learned to stay off drugs.
All right, way to go, Chris. Michael McIntyre. Is that your last name, McIntyre?
Yeah.
Okay.
My name is Mike McIntyre. I like music, and D.A.R.E has helped me learn a little more about myself.
Do you like oldies, Mike?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. Linda Wallace.
I like to read and draw and ride my bike, and D.A.R.E taught me how to say no to drugs and different ways to say no.
Oh, good deal. Shelley Trosper, is that it, Shelley? I'm sorry, I've got your all the way down to the end there. What do you like to do, and what does the D.A.R.E program mean to you?
I like to bike ride, and D.A.R.E means to teach kids not to use drugs.
Oh, very good. Okay, Lindsay Beasley.
I like to read, and I like to ride my bike, and D.A.R.E has taught me different choices to take in a situation where people have asked you to take drugs.
Oh, all right. Eric Chapman.
I like to play baseball, and D.A.R.E's taught me to keep kids off of drugs.
Very good. Thank you, Eric. Okay, let's get started on round 2. Are you ready? Ready, teams? All right. First question for round 2. Snob appeal is when you think the item is... Welch?
Something that rich people...
Is that a go? From the judges? Can you repeat that?
Yeah, something that rich people use to make you feel rich.
Okay, that's good. You get it. Expensive or rich? That'll work. Question number 2. Comparison is when you compare things which are Welsh.
Alike.
Very good. Another one for Welsh. Question number 3. People working together to help each other is the definition of Forest View.
Community?
I'm sorry?
The community?
No. Wrong answer. Welsh, do you know the answer? Want me to repeat the question? Okay. People working together to help each other is the definition of... No one knows? How about the audience?
Support system?
Very good. Support systems. Way to go for the audience. Okay, let's go to Forest View. Forest View got that point. Okay, next question. Question number 4. What is the chemical in tobacco which causes your lungs to turn black? Welsh.
Nicotine. Or tar.
Tar. There you go, tar. Is that okay for judges? Is that okay? Okay. Welsh gets a point there. And question number 5, the last question for this round. How many hours will it take for an adult to be sober after drinking 4 cans of beer? Welsh.
4 hours.
4 hours. 4 hours. Very good. At the end of round 2, for Welsh, they have 40 points. Okay, Forest View, they have 10 points. Stay tuned for an exciting bonus round coming up after these words from Waycross Community Television.
Someone is smoking over there.
Something we cats would never do.
Filling their lungs with thick, dark air.
What a disgusting thing to do.
Cats have 9 lives with 8 to spare. Humans have 1.
With none to barter.
Why do they smoke?
Why don't they care?
Humans are smart, but cats are smarter. Listen to cats, you men and women. Take care of your lungs. They're only human.
The American Lung Association, the Christmas Seal people.
Of all the animals on Earth, only one litters.
Where was I?
Please, keep Ohio's wild places clean.
Welcome back to the final round of the D.A.R.E. Challenge. This round is the final peak in the climb. Whoever gets to the top gets to come back next time to face a new challenger. Let's get back to the action. Are you ready? Forest View, are you ready? Okay, Welch, you ready? All right. Question number 1, true or false? Sex appeal is when girls in swimsuits sell drugs. Okay, that's the wrong answer.
True.
Very good. Okay. Next question. Comparison is when similar things are compared and okay, let me finish the question, okay? All right. Comparison is when similar things are compared and the best one wins. Okay, Forest View.
True.
Very good. True. Okay, next question. Playing sports can be an alternative to drug use. Forest View.
True.
True, very good. Next question. Over-the-counter drugs can be abused. Forest View.
False.
That's a wrong answer. Welch?
True.
True? Okay. If they answer wrong, then we just eliminate the question, okay? I didn't know that. Sorry about that. My fault again. Okay. Next question. Media is a means of communicating. Okay, hold on for just a second. Okay, let me finish the question. Media is a means of communicating or influencing a large group. Forest View.
True.
Very good. True. Okay, one more question. One more question for this round. Reset it. Thank you very much. What would I do without you? Okay, only old people die from cigarettes. Okay, Welsh, false. Very good. Okay, that's it. The score for Welsh is 50. The score for Forest View is 40. Congratulations to Welsh. All that hard work definitely deserves a reward. All the players today will receive some great prizes from McDonald's, some hamburgers. How's that sound, huh? Okay. Forest View certainly showed their knowledge of D.A.R.E, and we appreciate that. But it was Welsh that climbed faster to the peak of the mountain. We'd like to say farewell to Forest View, and we'll be coming back to take the challenge again. They'll return to the quarterfinals to face the winner, okay? Reset. Okay, the next competitors will be the winner between Beechwoods and Lakeside, and they'll take on Welsh. Is that correct? All right, that's correct. So you guys learned a lot today? Did you learn anything today? Okay. This is Kim Carson inviting you to tune in for other installments of the D.A.R.E Challenge right here on this channel. So long for the D.A.R.E Challenge.
The Hamilton County Police Association proudly presents those rockin' coppers, Most Wanted!
Never met a girl that makes me feel the way that you do.
It's alright.
Whenever I'm asked what makes my dreams real, I tell them you do.
You're out of sight.
To feed by a four look out, baby, cause here I come. Bringing you love is true, so get ready. Get ready. Gonna try to make you love me too. Get ready. Get ready. Cause here I come.
Get ready, cause here I come.
On the way.
Get ready, cause here I come.
All my friends that didn't ask me to, I understand that.
You're alright.
I hope I get to you before they do the way I planned it.
You're out of sight.
A tweedledee, a tweedledum. Look out, baby, cause here I come. Bringing you a love that's true, so get ready. Get ready. Gonna make you love me too. Get ready. Get ready, cause here I come.
Get ready, cause here I come.
On the way.
Get ready, cause here I come.
Hey, and all my friends that didn't want me to the way I planned it.
It's alright.
Woo! I hope I get to you before they do the way I planned it.
It's out of sight.
See if I fall from. Look out, baby, cause here I come. I'm bringing you a love that's true, so get ready. Get ready. Gonna try to make you love me too. So get ready. Get ready, cause here I come.
Get ready, cause here I come.
On the way.
Get ready, cause here I come.
Get ready, get ready. Gonna try to make love to you. Get ready, get ready. Cause here I come.
Get ready, cause here I come.
On the way.
Get ready, cause here I
We're
come.
here to say.
Get ready, cause here I come.
Day to day.
Get ready, cause here I come. All right, get your hands together. Just take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old rock and roll. Don't try to get me to a disco. You never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just moves the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Don't wanna hear him play a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. There's only one sure way to get me to go. Stop playing old time of rock and roll. Call me a relic, call me what you will. Say I'm old-fashioned, say I'm over the hill. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time of rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Reggae! Woo! Rock and roll, that kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time of rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Everybody, I like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. I reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll.
This is the D.A.R.E. Challenge, presented by Waycross Community Television in cooperation with the Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township Police Departments. And now, from Winton Woods Middle School, here's your host, Dick Hagerman.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome to the D.A.R.E. Challenge. Today, 12 young people have accepted the challenge to put their knowledge to the test. So let's find out who they are. Over here on my left, from Forest View Elementary, we have Annie, John, Kendra, Latoya, Janelle, and Corey. And on my right, your left, we have Evan, from Lakeside that is. We have Evan, Jenny, Kevin, Joey, and Leanne down at the end there. Those are our two schools, and before we get started into the game, just so everyone knows exactly how the game works and what the rules are, let's take a quick look at the rules. Can we do that now?
The D.A.R.E. Challenge consists of 3 rounds. Each round will be 7 minutes in length. Each correct answer in the first 2 rounds is worth 5 points. The first team to buzz in answers first. If a wrong answer is given, the other team has the opportunity to answer. If both teams fail, the audience is given a chance to come up with the correct answer. Round 3 is the bonus round, with 10 points awarded for correct answers. There will be no audience participation during round 3. In case of any disputes, the decision of the judges is final. The team with the most points at the end of round 3 is the winner and will move on to the next round of the challenge. Good luck.
Okay, very exciting. Okay, now that we know how to play the game, we might as well get started. Contestants, are you ready?
Yeah!
Okay, I think the clock has started. It has, so let's begin with round 1. True or false? Risk is when you take a chance. And I believe that is Janelle?
True.
That is true. Or maybe that was true. True, correct for Forest View. Okay, moving right along here. How many ways are there to say no? And we have from Lakeside, Annie, or Forest View, Annie?
There are 8.
There are 8 ways to say no, according to the D.A.R.E. Challenge. Okay, here we go. Here is a multiple choice. Please wait until I finish the entire question. A way of telling other people your rights while still respecting their rights is A. This is a multiple choice. Let me finish the questions and you can buzz in. A way of telling other people your rights while still respecting their rights is A, aggressive, B, assertive, or C, alternative. And we have down at Leanne at the end of Lakeside.
Assertive?
Assertive is right. Assertive is right. Okay, true or false? Pressure is a force or influence which acts upon you to do something. And there, I believe that was Kevin.
True.
That is true. These kids are good. Okay, fill in the blank. When you breathe deep and relax, you can stop what? You can, Leanne?
Stress?
You stop stress. That's right. 5 points for Lakeside. Here we go. True or false? Saying no thanks can be used with friendly or indirect persuasion. We have over here, Kendra, is it? Or, yeah? The true or false? Saying no thanks can be used with friendly or indirect pressure.
True.
It is true. That's true. All right. Here's another true or false. Bad consequences can occur when you do not use drugs. And once again, it's Kendra.
False.
That's false.
Come on, Ken.
According to the D.A.R.E. challenge. Okay, here, let's try another one. Teasing pressure is used to make you feel bad and do what the other person wants. And that's Annie, yes? True is right. Okay. Here we go. Let's mix these up a little bit. Here we go. A substance other than food which affects the way... Please wait until I finish the question, Corey. A substance other than food which affects the way your mind and body works is a...
Drug.
Drug! All right. He was going to get that in no matter what you guys did, I guess. Okay. We'll let him have it. Here we go. Drugs which slow down your heart are called what? And with Kevin.
Depressants.
Depressants or downers? Yes, that's right. Okay. You should have it because everyone has it. Is what kind of media technique? Annie?
Bandwagon?
Bandwagon, that's right. Get on the bandwagon. Okay, true or false? Indirect pressure is a type of peer pressure. Down there, Leanne.
True.
That's true. Okay, good job. Here we go. True or false? Teasing pressure is when a peer calls you names or makes fun of you. Down there, Corey.
True.
That is true. Okay, here's a tough one. The first thing to remember when you are under stress is to what? Down there, Corey.
Breathe.
Breathe. That's the first thing to remember. Very good. Okay, snob appeal is when you think the item is blank. Oh, right, I think that was, that was Annie. I'm sorry, Annie.
When it's used by rich people?
Rich or expensive people? Yes, that's right. You're right there, man. Okay, true or false? Heavy pressure is used by people who are not your friends. Yes, Jenny or Kevin?
False.
Oh, let me read this again. Heavy pressure is used by people who are not your friends. We're going to give this to Forest View. Yes, Kendra, whatever.
True.
It is true, as according to the D.A.R.E. people. That's true. People that are not your friends use heavy pressure. Okay. Tar is a chemical found in what? Over here. No, it's Annie. Or is it?
Cigarette?
I don't see the light on. Was it? We didn't see a light. Well, Annie had cigarettes. Let's give it to him. What do you say? Okay. All right. I don't know. The score's pretty even. This is all fun. We're having a D.A.R.E. challenge here. Okay. Pot, weed, grass are all the same names for what drug? Down there.
Marijuana.
Marijuana, yes. Okay, here's a multiple choice, Corey. It's a multiple choice, so wait till I get them all out, okay? All right. What should you do if your clothes are on fire? A. Wait a second. What should you do when your clothes are on fire? We've got to reset. A. Call 911. B. Run outside for help. C. Stop, drop, and roll. Or D. All of the above. And down there, Leanne.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll. C. That's right. Itchy trigger finger there. Okay, true or false? A common sense way to deal with trouble is avoid the situation. The number 6 way to say no. Oh, I think this one's written a little funny. I'm going to skip this. We're going to go to the next one. When you continue to say no many times, what way to say no is that? Okay, we got Annie.
The broken record
technique. The broken record technique is right. Okay. True or false? Peer pressure comes from people your own age. Yes. Jenny.
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
True.
True is right. Jenny, I see you pushing the button. I just thought it was your light. True is right. Okay, 5 points for Lakeside. Here we go. Oh, here's a good one. What does D.A.R.E stand for? Ooh, here we go. We got down there. All right, Annie.
Drug Abuse Resistance Education.
That is correct. Correct. Okay, moving along here. What advertising technique tries to get you to use a product by saying that you will enjoy it? Down here we have, oh, it's right here, Evan.
Having fun.
The having fun technique of advertising, yes. That's correct. Chances you take are called what? Down here.
A risk.
Oh, I see, yeah, that's right, Kendra, a risk. You take a risk when you're taking a chance. Very good. Okay. Oh my gosh! I almost went right by me. That signals the end of round one. So let's take a look at the scores. We have Lakeside with 45 and Forest View with 75. A lot can change in round two, and that'll be coming up right after these words from the Waycross Community Television people. Yeah, I think so. All right, we're all having fun.
Is it ever too soon to save for college? U.S. savings bonds grow almost as fast as kids do. Get U.S. savings bonds for half their face value and double your money when held to maturity. Get U.S. savings bonds for education, where you work or where you bank. They grow almost as fast as kids do.
U.S. savings bonds. Oh, that's right. Okay. Okay, we're back. Welcome back to the D.A.R.E Challenge. We're about to go right into round two, but before we do that, we want to take a few minutes to get to know some of our contestants. They're all returning kids. They won big on their first program here, and now they're facing head-to-head. So let's talk a little bit more with the kids from Forest View. Right here is Annie. Last time Annie was on our program, she said that she was going to be an archaeologist. Is that still in the works?
Yes.
So after all this time, you haven't changed your mind? Good. All right. Well, you stick with it. I like that. And then next to her, we have John. John likes sports, I remember, the soccer deal, right? Maybe going to pro sports, it's always an option when you grow up, right? Or maybe not. Maybe you could go into advertising, right? You know all the advertising techniques now. Some of them. Okay, just speak right up, John. Don't feel afraid. And next to him is Kendra. Kendra, how you doing?
Fine.
You're right in on the program. I know you're on top of these questions, aren't you? That's good. That's real good. Did you tell me what you want to be when you grow up? Have made up your mind. There's no need to make a career choice this early. Just figure out what you want to do in high school. Okay. And next to Kendra is Latoya. How are you been since the last time we talked?
Fine.
That's great. Any you girls, are you old enough to date boys now? I don't know. Is the boys come into the picture yet? Yeah, okay. All right. Say no more. And next to I'm losing my track here. There's Janelle down there. Hi, Janelle.
Hi.
And you're back with us again. Let's see, hobbies. What did we talk about hobbies last time?
Bike riding.
Oh, that's right. That's right, bike riding. That's good. Good exercise, too. And, of course, Corey, I don't know if we need to say anything more about Corey. He's right in on it, right, Cor?
Yes, sir.
He is the man. I really believe that. Okay, let's look over here to Lakeside, where we have Evan.
Hi.
How you doing, Evan?
Fine.
Is it warm enough in here for you?
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's been very cold temperatures we've had lately, right?
Yep.
What do you do to avoid the cold or to beat the cold?
Just get a warm jacket.
Get a warm jacket. Case in point, right there. Okay. Next to Evan is Jenny. Hi, Jenny. How you doing?
Fine.
What career moves are you looking for in the future?
I don't know.
Any particular thing you're favoring, you know? Maybe a housewife, that's not bad, you know. I'm not trying to force any gender-specific roles on you.
I'm not getting married.
You're not getting married? Oh, that's so sad. Because I know Corey was over there, I thought he had ideas, but maybe not. Okay, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was just a joke. Okay, and next to Jenny is Kevin. How you doing, Kevin?
Fine.
Kevin's got a good sense of humor. That's right. Because he knew that was a joke I had just said.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right. And next to Kevin is Joey. Joey, what are you going to be when you grow up?
Oh, no, I'm thinking about playing basketball.
Playing some basketball, huh? Well, you need height for that, I think. Except, I don't know, there's some short guys in the NBA. I mean, like, just 6 foot. Whatever. Okay. And down there at the end is Leanne. Holding the fort down there? Mm-hmm. You like it down there at the end? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's great. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you'll think about it in round 2, okay? Speaking of round 2, I think it's time we get right back to the action. We're running low on time, and so let's start the clock and begin round 2. 5 points for each one of the correct answers here. Advertising is what kind of pressure? We have an answer from over Annie.
Media pressure?
It is a form of media pressure. That's right. Okay. Fill in the blank. Having an accident or getting arrested are all consequences that could happen from what? Over here we have Annie again.
Driving drunk?
Driving drunk, drinking and driving. Yes, that could happen. True or false? Decisions we make sometimes depend on the gains or losses from taking a risk. And once again, I believe that's John.
True.
That's true, John. That's right. Hard to figure out where your line is, bud. Okay. True or false? When you walk away, you sometimes must turn and talk back to a bad person. True or false? Is that Kevin?
False.
That's false. You shouldn't have to turn around and you just want to walk away, period. Good answer. Okay, here's a safety question. Smoking cigarettes is okay as long as A, you only smoke 1 pack a day, B, you only smoke 1 pack per week, or C, it's not good to smoke at all. And we have over there, is that Joey?
C.
C, it's not a good idea to smoke at all, that's right. Looks like the D.A.R.E. challenge people were trying to come up with a trick question there. True or false? Personal testimony works if the person is respected and what he says is believable. Yes, Kevin, is it?
True.
That's true, yes, that's right. Here's another true or false. Broken record technique can be used with teasing pressure. Yes, Kendra?
True.
That is true. That's right. Okay, let's do this one. Fill in the blank. 4 major pressures are family, personal, blank, and media. And we have it over here. Is that Joey?
Peer pressure?
Peer pressure is the missing one. That's right.
Good job, man.
Okay, true or false? There are 4 major kinds of pressure. Ooh, Annie.
True.
That is true. I think that came awful close to the last one. Okay. True or false? A strain, pressure, or excitement felt about a situation is known as stress. Yes, Leanne.
True.
That's true. Yes. That's right. This is great. The points are adding up. True or false? Saying no thanks and walking away are both ways to resist what kind of pressure? We have over here, Kevin.
Teasing?
Well, that's not what I have on my card. I'm going to toss this over to Forest View. Annie, do you know the answer to that?
Yes.
There are ways of resisting friendly pressure, according to the card. That's right, 10 points for Forest View. 5 points, I'm sorry, 5. What type of response style is it when someone speaks clear and appears calm? And we have down there at the end, Corey.
Assertive.
Assertive or confident. Yes, that's right. That's me. Assertive and confident. Okay, true or false? Demanding, aggressive people are not nice to be around. And then we have it over here, Annie.
True.
That's true. Demanding, aggressive people are not nice to have around. Except, I don't know, I'm kind of demanding and aggressive. Okay, here we go. Fill in the blank. Cigarettes and cigars are made from what? Over here, Kendra.
Nicotine?
Not what they're made out of. They have nicotine in them. I'm going to have to ask, I have to go over here to Lakeside. Joey, you got the answer to that?
Tobacco?
They're made out of tobacco. That's what they were looking for. That's what they were looking for. That's turnabout fair play. That even things out. Okay, where does personal pressure come from? Over here, Annie.
Yourself.
That's right. Personal pressure comes from yourself. Very good, Annie. Okay, when you compare 2 things which are alike, which media technique is this called? Yes, Comparison is right. That's right, Janelle. Sorry about that. Didn't get your name out there. Okay, let's try another true or false. True or false? You can lose self-esteem if you don't have friends to keep you company. Yes, Kevin.
True.
That's true. You can lose self-esteem without friends to support you. That's right. Okay. Once again, true or false? Alternatives are the different choices you have in a situation. Corey.
True.
That is true. Those are the alternatives. Correct. Another true or false question. A drug is a substance other than food which affects the way your mind or body works.
True.
Yeah, that's Corey ringing in early there. I don't know. I guess we'll give it to him. 5 points. Okay. Oh! Whoa! Holy smoke. That signals the end of round 2. That's right. And looking at the scores at the end of round 2, we see that Forest View has 135 points and Lakeside has 80 points. But a lot can happen in that 3rd round where the points are doubled. So you stick around and we'll be coming up with that round right after these words from Waycross Community Television.
It's true, that's true. But it's more than that. It's a challenge.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right. A challenge to teach anyone to use the technology.
I'll tell you what a challenge is. It's getting my 3-year-old TV love right.
Heard that. Through us, anyone can have access to the medium.
Right, to television.
Not broadcasters.
But people, real people. People with ideas.
I hate to sound like a cliche. Yeah, Mike, you are cliche. But without the community, we'd just be TV.
Welcome back to the final round of the D.A.R.E. Challenge. This is the round which will decide who gets to come back next time to face the new challenger. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get back into the action. And of course, in the final round here, all the questions are double. They're worth 10 points, so a lot can happen. Contestants, are you ready?
Yes!
All right, okay, here we go. What happens to your heart and breathing when you drink alcoholic drinks? And Annie?
It slows down.
They slow down. Your heart and breathing slows down. Ring in whenever you want. Okay, here we go. Here's the multiple choice. If you are with a friend when they steal something from the mall, you should A, ignore it, B, help them, C, let them know that you know, and talk to your parents when you get home. Yes, Kevin?
C.
C, that's right. You should let them know that you know. Talk to your parents about it. Okay, when a person tells you about a product and you believe them, it is called what? Corey?
Medium.
Ooh, that's not exactly what we're looking for. I'm going to toss this to Lakeside. I'll read the question again. When a person tells you about a product and you believe them, it is called what?
Personal testimony?
Personal testimony. Heaven the man. Steps right up to that. Hits it on the park. Give him 10 points. Okay. Situations which cause stress are called what? Kevin?
Stressors.
Stressors. That's right. They are called stressors. All right. Here we go. Is another one. Indirect pressure is used to blank peers into doing things. We have Kevin.
Con them.
Con, I think we can accept that. Tempt or tricked judges, they were given an okay on that. Okay. Both judges are nodding. Okay, here we go. Telling others your rights while respecting others' rights is what? Is what, Kevin?
Assertive.
That's being assertive, that's right. What's that? You guys, we wait until the questions are over. We're doing just fine. Groups of people working together to help each other are known as what? Annie?
Strength in numbers.
Strength in numbers, that's not exactly what we have on the card. I guess I have to give this to Lakeside. People working together to help each other are known as what?
Support system?
Support systems, that's right. Support systems. Good job, guys. Uh-oh, I hope I'm not going back to these questions again. Having bad breath and coughing are consequences of what? Kevin?
Smoking.
Smoking! Cigarette use. Smoking is right. Okay, all right, we're evening up now. Come on, Forest View. True or false? Heavy pressure is when people push you around. Yes, Kendall. Or, yeah, Janelle.
True.
Oh, LaToya. That is true. I'm awful sorry about that, LaToya. And Janelle. Okay, how many types of media techniques are there? We have over here, Kendra?
6.
That's 6. Everyone's got that right over that end. Okay. Okay, true or false? Deep breathing can help reduce stress. Ooh. And we've got it from Annie.
True.
It is true. True or false? When your peers use threats to get you to do something, it is called heavy pressure. Whoa, okay, Joey.
True.
That is true. Psychic Joey. Okay. Here we go. Fill in the blank. What is a favorable way? What is the favorable way you feel about yourself? Yes, Kevin.
Self-esteem.
It is known as self-esteem. That's right. Okay, true or false? If you use, change the subject, you should agree to do what the other person wants. See, someone knows that. Corey?
False.
That is false. That is false. I'm not quite sure what it means. Here we go. Friendly teasing and indirect pressure are all types of what kind of pressure? Yes, Kevin.
Peer?
Peer pressure, yes. Friendly teasing and indirect are all forms of peer pressure. True or false? Telling others your rights while respecting others' rights is being assertive. Yes, Annie.
True.
That is true. Being assertive. That's hard to read. Drugs which speed up your heart are called what?
Uppers.
Corey is right. They're called uppers. They're stimulants. Okay, true or false? Risk is when you take a chance.
True.
Oh, yes, that's right, Janelle. It's true. True or false? Kids who smoke risk lung damage.
True.
Yes, Kevin.
True.
Please wait until I recognize the person. That's right, Kevin. 10 points for Lakeside. A substance. You know what? We're out of questions. We are out of questions, so I think that means we are at the end of round 3. That's right. Okay. Wow, that was an exciting final round, and looking at our scores, we can see that Lakeside has 190 points, and Forest View has 250. Congratulations to our winners, Forest View. Our other team here from Lakeside will receive second place prizes, T-shirts from Cincinnati Sports, and other D.A.R.E prizes. And of course, our champs here will go on to the final round in June. So, I guess that's just about it from us here from the Green Hills, the Winton Woods Middle School. Once again, my name is Dick Hagerman, and I'm going to invite you to stay tuned for our D.A.R.E challenge. You'll see it on your channel you're watching right now. So once again, from Waycross Community Television, good night, everybody.
This is the D.A.R.E Challenge, presented by Waycross Community Television in cooperation with the Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township Police Departments. And now, from Lakeside Elementary in Springfield Township, here's your host, Bob Sabin.
All right, and welcome to the D.A.R.E Challenge today. Today, 12 young people will have accepted the challenge to put their knowledge to the test. So let's find out who they are. From St. Vivian, we have Erica, and on the end we have Lisa, Erica, Liz, Greg, Kevin, and Laura. From St. Margaret Mary, starting at this side, we have Megan, Kyle, Julie, Chris, Stephen, And our favorite at the end is Kelly. I gotta see your name tag. I can't remember everybody's name. All right, and now let's go over the rules before we get started.
The D.A.R.E. challenge consists of 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds will be 10 questions or 7 minutes in length, whichever comes first. Each correct question is worth 5 points. The first team to buzz in answers first. If a wrong answer is given, the other team has the opportunity to answer. If both teams fail, the audience is given a chance to come up with the correct answer. Round 3 is the bonus round, with 10 points awarded for correct answers. This round will last 5 minutes or 10 questions, whichever comes first. There will be no audience participation during round 3. In case of any disputes, the decision of the judges is final. The team with the most points at the end of round 3 is the winner and moves on to the next round of the challenge. Good luck.
All right, now that we understand how to play the game, let's start round 1. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
How about you?
Yeah.
All right, both teams ready to go here. Let's start the clock. Friendly, teasing, indirect are all kinds of what pressure? For St. Margaret Mary, Kyle.
Peer.
Peer pressure is correct. All right, St. Margaret Mary with 5 points. Comparison, having fun, snob appeal are all types of what pressure? For St. Vivian.
Media.
That's correct, media. Teams out to a quick start, even all up here at 5 apiece. When a person tells you about a product and you believe them, it is called St. Margaret Mary. We have, who do we have there? We've got Stephen.
Personal testimony.
Personal testimony is correct. All right, here we go. Chances you take are called, oh, let me reset it. Why don't we throw that question out and let's go from the beginning. Now, you guys got to remind me to reset the button here. You got to remember this. Okay. Alcohol is legal, but not for. For St. Margaret Mary, we have Julie.
Kids under 21.
That's correct. So St. Margaret Mary now has a 10-point lead. A force or influence which acts upon you to do something is, for St. Margaret Mary?
Pressure.
Pressure is correct. All right. Results of things you choose or choose not to do. Oh, now we got to remember not to buzz in until the question is fully answered. Let's start that one again. Results of things you choose or choose not to do are... You guys have got antsy fingers, don't we? All right, we're just going to throw this question out and do another one. Telling others your rights while respecting others' rights is, for St. Vivian?
Assertive.
Assertive is correct. All right, St. Vivian trying to battle back. Where does personal pressure come from?
Yourself.
For St. Margaret Mary?
Yourself.
Stephen, that's correct. Having bad breath, coughing, are consequences of what? For St. Margaret Mary. Megan?
Smoking.
That's correct. Right, we have 2 more questions left in the first round. How many kinds of peer pressure are there? For St. Margaret Mary?
4.
Stephen, that's correct.
I don't have time to buzz in.
All right, 4 major pressures are family, personal, media, and...
Peer.
That's correct. Be sure you make sure that I tell you that you guys start doing this, okay? All right. And that ends round 1. And let's check the scores. For St. Vivian, you have 15. And for St. Margaret Mary, you have 30. 35. 35 is 15. Now you guys are in school, you know that I have to learn about adding. I've been out of school for a little bit, so adding's a little tricky for me. So we'll be right back with round 2 of the D.A.R.E. Challenge after these messages from Waycross Community Television.
President George Bush.
As long as there are Americans willing to buy drugs, there will be people willing to sell drugs, and people willing to kill as a cost of doing business. There's a connection between the suppliers and even occasional or weekend users that can never be forgotten.
A public service message from your local Kiwanis Club.
It's true, that's true. But it's more than that. It's a challenge.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Right. A challenge to teach anyone to use the technology.
I'll tell you what a challenge is. It's getting my 3-year-old TV. Well, right.
Through us, anyone can have access to the medium.
Right, to television.
Not broadcasters.
But people, real people. People with ideas.
I hate to sound like a cliche.
Yeah, Mike, you are a cliche.
But without the community, we'd just be TV.
Welcome back for the second round of the D.A.R.E. Challenge. But before we begin back to action, let's introduce our team members for St. Vivian's. And at the end here, we have Lisa. Lisa, how are you doing today? Got up on this Saturday morning and came out, and I know you're interested in what kind of activities? Sports? Any sports you're involved in?
Volleyball and track and baseball.
Volleyball, track. What's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
Soccer. All right, soccer. Pretty good sport there. All right, Erica. Erica, what you're involved with volleyball too, aren't you?
Yes.
What do you like about volleyball so much? That you can go out on and you're just speechless out there. You know, you like bumping and setting, things like that, Are you spiking the ball down? Yes. And this is your teammate right here, Liz, right? Liz, are you like playing volleyball too?
Yes.
Why do you like playing volleyball? Maybe you can answer the question for Erica.
I get to play with my friends.
Oh, you get to like the friends and the camaraderie and everything like that. Well, that's good. All right. And now we have Greg. Greg, how are you doing today?
Fine.
And you like sports as well. You like the Reds.
Yes.
And who's your favorite player on the Reds?
Randy Milligan.
Randy Milligan, huh? Why do you like Randy? You don't know. You're just a big fan of his, huh? All right. And Kevin? Now, I understand you are a music lover.
Yeah.
And what do you like about music? You play an instrument?
Yeah.
And what instrument do you play?
I play piano and drums.
Drums, huh? And what kind of music do you like?
Classic rock.
Classic rock. Huh. And what's your favorite group?
Rush.
Rush. Well, let's just rush over to Laura. And Laura, how are you doing?
Fine.
Good. And what do you like to do? What's your favorite television show? How about that?
Are you afraid of the dark?
Are you afraid of the dark? Yeah. All right, now we'll look at St. Margaret Mary. And at the end here, we have Megan. Megan, how are you doing?
Fine.
All right. Megan, you're involved with sports too, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you're also involved with plays and thespian acts like that, right?
Yeah.
What, were you in a play?
Yeah.
Recently? What play was that?
It was Little Luncheonette of Terror.
And what was that about?
It was sort of like a spin-off of Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, so you got to sing and things like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. And Kyle. Kyle, I know you like to buzz in here. We were doing the warm-ups, and you're a little antsy on the finger. You're like, what, sports, things like that? Oh, okay, that's good. And Julie, you like sport activities too. Mm-hmm. You guys are just big sports fans, aren't you? Which sports do you like the best?
Basketball and volleyball and softball.
Basketball, volleyball, and softball. Okay. Chris, how are you doing?
Fine.
What's your favorite TV show?
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. So you like to fix things up around the house, huh?
Yep.
All right, Steven. Steven, something tells me you like to read.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your favorite? Who's your favorite author?
Jules Verne.
Oh, and what's your favorite book?
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Journey to the Center of the Earth, a big science fiction buff here, okay. And at the end here, we have Kelly. Now, Kelly, how are you doing today?
Good.
Good, all right. I know you're pretty happy about this St. Margaret Mary big lead here. What are your activities you like to do?
I like to play softball and volleyball.
Softball and volleyball, all right. I'm a big softball. A lot of people like to play volleyball here. That's pretty good. All right, now let's get going with round 2. And this will be, of course, the same format that we used in the first round. 5 points each for correct questions. So let's get started here. Let's start the clock. When you are under stress, the first thing you need to remember, now we have to remember that when we're playing the D.A.R.E. challenge, that we need to wait until the question is finished. So let me repeat the question. When you are under stress, the first thing you need to remember is to, for St. Margaret Mary, we have Kelly.
To breathe deeply.
That is correct. All right. Everyone has it is what media technique for St. Margaret Mary?
Bandwagon approach.
That is correct, Kelly. 45 to 15. Let's go, St. Vivian's. How many ways to say no are there? Up. I tricked you there. We're going to reset it. Here we go. Let me say the question first. And you guys know the answer, so how many ways to say no are there? You guys are too quick. I'm going to throw that question out. Jeez, you guys are really quick. Now, come on. Marijuana is considered what kind of drug? For St. Margaret Mary.
Stimulant.
No, that's incorrect. We will go to St. Vivian's and Lisa.
Depressant.
That is correct. Situations which cause stress are called...
Reset it.
Ah, you guys got me there. Let me throw that question out. I keep forgetting to reset. But don't tell me. If you don't tell me, then I'll probably reset it, okay? Strain, pressure, or excitement felt about a situation is called St. Margaret Mary. Julie.
Kelly.
Kelly.
Stress.
Stress is correct. What is the name used for peer pressure, which people call you names? St. Margaret Mary.
Teasing.
That is correct. Kelly. Snob appeal is when you think the item is... Laura.
Expensive.
That's correct. Yeah, I told you that button's working. Drugs which speed up your heart are called St. Vivian.
Stimulants.
Liz, that's correct. Indirect pressure is used to, let me finish the question, to blank peers into doing things. St. Margaret Mary.
Tempt you.
That's correct. Even with the correct answer. Drugs which slow down your heart are called St. Margaret Mary.
Depressants.
Kelly, that's correct. Caffeine affects your body by St. Margaret Mary.
Speeding up your heart.
That is correct. And that's the end of round 2. And after the end of the round, we have St. Vivian's with a minor comeback here with 30 points, and St. Margaret Mary with 70. And we'll be right back, so you stay tuned for exciting bonus round action coming up right after these words.
We have always felt in harmony with the land.
Chakome, tapiwa, ta skomok, ta tapiachu, kenok anesche, matapiwa, makaspumos, akun.
Help the Soil Conservation Service help our Earth. Call us today. We owe it to our children.
Vote America. In my dreams, I take a stand. Oh, vote America. I feel the power in my head. I say vote America.
It's your turn. It's your time. Take a stand. Vote.
Oh, feel the power.
Feel the power. Vote, America.
Welcome back to the final round of the D.A.R.E. Challenge. This round is the final in the climb to the peak. Whoever gets to the top gets to come back next week to face a new challenger. Now let's get back to the action. Now remember, contestants, that this round is the bonus round. You'll have 10 questions, and each correct answer is 10 points each. So St. Vivian's, you have a chance to come back and get into the winner circle here. And remember, the answers are true or false, and we'll only take one answer, and then we'll go on from the question there. We will not ask the other team the question. All right, here we go. Self-esteem is a favorable way you feel about yourself. Now remember, we have to buzz in after the question is finished, so we'll throw that question out. Self-esteem is a way of making friends. St. Margaret Mary Cotter.
False.
That is incorrect. Alcohol used for first aid is the same. Alcohol used for first aid is the same type as alcohol adults drink. St. Margaret Mary.
False.
That is correct. Adults who drink beer are always hurting their body. St. Margaret Mary.
True.
Chris, that is correct. True or false? You can lose self-esteem if you don't have friends to keep you company. For St. Vivian's.
False.
That is incorrect. There are 4 kinds of peer pressure. St. Margaret Mary.
True.
Well, that is correct. Only your friends use teasing pressure. Remember, we have to finish the question before we buzz in. We'll throw that question out. Teasing pressure is when a peer calls you names or makes fun of you. Well, we got to remember to make sure I finish the question. Throw that question out too. Friendly pressure is easy to resist and say no to.
False.
St. Vivian.
False.
That is incorrect. Peer pressure comes from people your own age. St. Margaret Mary.
True.
That is correct. Bad consequences can occur when you do not use drugs.
False.
That is correct. And we have 3 more questions here. Kids who smoke risk lung damage. St. Margaret Mary.
True.
Chris, that is correct. Strength in numbers is the 8th way to say no. Remember to let me finish the question. Strength in numbers is the 8th way to say no. You guys just want to answer this question. I'm going to throw that question out. Caffeine can affect your body, but you can... Jeez, would you guys wait? Antsy fingers here on this Saturday morning, I'll tell you. Caffeine can affect your body, but you can overdose only coffee. Say Margaret Mary.
False.
Julie, that's correct. Not all drugs can be abused. St. Margaret Mary.
False.
Stephen, that is correct. And that ends the bonus round. And after the bonus round, let's see the score for St. Vivian's. It was a good effort, but you came up with 30 points. And for St. Margaret Mary, 150, and you are our winner. Congratulations. All the hard work definitely deserves a reward. All of our players today will receive a prize from Officer Stegman, who will bring up a coupon for McDonald's and great other little trinkets like these great D.A.R.E pencils and other things like that. And we also have the D.A.R.E Bear, who will be coming up in a second here. And we all know that St. Margaret Mary showed their knowledge of D.A.R.E, but it was a great challenge for you guys to come up with this. And everybody, let's give a round of applause for our winners. All right, well, we would like to say farewell. Oh, here comes Officer Stegman bringing up your prizes. Let's get out those prizes here. And here is the D.A.R.E Bear coming up to keep those kids off drugs. Say hello to the D.A.R.E Bear. Come on, there you go. Congratulations. Let's get a congratulations to St. Vivian's also for a good effort. I know you guys were trying hard on those buzzers. Just couldn't get in too quick. St. Margaret Mary, here you go. You are the winners. You will be here next week, and you will take on Whitaker, and that'll be in the quarterfinals. And we hope to see you there, too. This is Bob Saban inviting you to tune for the other installments of the D.A.R.E Challenge right here on this channel. So long from the D.A.R.E Challenge. Hope to see you soon.
This is the D.A.R.E Challenge, presented by Waycross Community Television in cooperation with the Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township Police Departments. And now, from Winton Woods Middle School, here's your host, Bob Saban.
Hello and welcome to the D.A.R.E Challenge. That's right. Everybody give a big round of applause to today's contestants. Yes, these 12 young people have accepted the challenge to test their knowledge in the D.A.R.E Challenge. All right, today's contestants in today's D.A.R.E Challenge are, first on my right, it is Rex Ralph. It is Charla, Sanchez, Damar, Allison, Leslie, and Chris. And now on my left, Whitaker School. For Whitaker, it's Shayla, Rhea, Sylvia, Chris, Clinton, and Neil. That's right, everybody give these contestants a big round of applause. All right, now we know who the contestants are, so what we need to do is go over the rules. Here's the rules for you right now.
The D.A.R.E Challenge consists of 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds will be 7 minutes in length. Each correct answer is worth 5 points. The first team to buzz in answers first. If a wrong answer is given, the other team has the opportunity to answer. If both teams fail, the audience is given a chance to come up with the correct answer. Round 3 is the bonus round. 10 points are awarded for correct answers. This round will last 5 minutes. There will be no audience participation during round 3. In case of any disputes, the decision of the judges is final. The team with the most points at the end of round 3 is the winner and will move on to the next round of the challenge. Good luck.
All right, I guess it's all ready to go here. We know the instructions, we know what's going to happen. Remember though, if you do buzz in, you must buzz in after the question is completed, or the question will go back to the other team and they'll have a free shot at the question. All right, and also remember, when you get buzzed in, don't smile, okay? I know you guys are going to smile. All right, first, Rex Ralph, are you ready? Yes. Once again, Rex Ralph, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, and now Whitaker, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's get started with round 1 action. It's exciting, I can feel it. When a product is shown to be used by the rich and famous, what advertising approach is being used? Okay, it looks like for Whitaker, it is Clinton.
Snob appeal.
Snob appeal is the correct answer. All right. Whitaker answering the first one correctly. When you turn away from someone or ignore someone who is offering you drugs, how are you saying no? And it looks like for Rex Rolfe, it is Charla or Sanchez. Sanchez, take it.
Cold shoulder.
Cold shoulder is correct. That's right, Sanchez. Remember to say it loud into the microphone so everybody at home can hear you. Okay, here is a true or false question. Bad consequences can occur when you do not use drugs. And it looks like for Rex Rolfe, on my right, it will be, is it D.A.R.E? D.A.R.E.
False.
False. No, that is an incorrect answer. So, that is the incorrect answer. And of course, we'll send it over. Do we send it over to Rex Rolfe? No, just true and false questions. We don't give the other team the opportunity because they know what the answer is without knowing. So we throw that question out and nobody gets awarded a point value. All right, next question. What is the chemical in tobacco which is addictive? All right, for Whitaker, it is Neil.
Nicotine.
Nicotine is the correct answer. Okay, true or false question. Self-esteem is the favorable way you feel about yourself. Okay, at the end, for Rex Rolfe, it is Sanchez. True is the correct answer. I like D.A.R.E. After he missed the last one, he was like, it's him, Sanchez, the answer. Okay, here we go. True or false? Strength in numbers is the 8th way to say no and means, okay, we buzzed in too early. Now we're going to repeat the question and give it to Rex Rolfe an opportunity to answer freely. Strength in numbers is the 8th way to say no and means more kids than bad. Yes. True is the correct answer, Sanchez. Remember to speak in that microphone, Sanchez. Okay, Rex Rolfe with a little surge there. Strain, pressure, or excitement felt about a situation is called, and it looks like for Whitaker, it is Sylvia.
Stress.
That is correct. Stress is the correct answer. True or false? Heavy pressure is when people push you around. It looks like for Rex Rolfe, at the end, Sanchez.
True.
True is correct. How many types of media techniques are there? For Whitaker, it is it Sylvia? No, it is Chris.
6.
6, that is correct. True or false? Deep breathing can help reduce stress. At the end, Whitaker, Neil.
True.
True is correct. Okay, next question. What is a favorable way you feel about yourself? At the end here, for Whitaker, Clinton.
Self-esteem.
Yes, that is right. Self-esteem is the correct answer. We move on. A substance other than food which affects the way your mind and body works is a... Okay, you buzzed in too early, Neil. We'll repeat the question for Rex Rolfe, and then you'll answer freely. A substance other than... Oh, quit your murmur here now. A substance other than food which affects the way your mind and body works is a... And at the end, Sanchez. That is correct. A drug. Okay. Next question. Multiple choice. 3 multiple choice answers here. So allow me to give all the answers out, and then you do the answer. All right, here we go. Smoking is okay as long as you A, only smoke 1 pack a day. B, smoke 1 pack per week. Or C, it's not good to smoke at all. Okay, it looks like for Whitaker, it is Clinton.
C.
C is the correct answer, of course. It's not good to smoke at all. Okay. This is my favorite question. Here we go. What does D.A.R.E. stand for? And for, it looks like at the end there for Whitaker, it is Priya, okay.
Drug abuse resistance education.
That is right. Drug abuse resistance education. If you did not know that at home, that's right. Give her a round of applause. Okay, we move on. When you breathe deep and relax, you can stop. For Whitaker, it is Sylvia.
Stress.
That is right. Stress. Family pressure comes from your... The answer be given by Clinton. For Whitaker.
Family.
Family, that is correct. All right, I like that. Okay, good. Here we go. Keep your heads up, Rex Ralph. You can get back in it. Comparison is when you compare things which are... Okay, for Whitaker, it is Clinton. Okay.
Beer.
Okay, time is up. We'll repeat the question for Rex Ralph and then allow you to answer freely. Comparison is when you compare things which are... It looks like we've got a, well, at the end here. Chris, speak real loud in that microphone.
Similar.
There you go, similar. That's right. I always had trouble saying that word too, so it's good. All right. Hey, there's the end of round one. Kind of back and forth action. Whitaker got off to an early lead. Rex Ralph came back a little bit, and now Whitaker has staked its claim on a 50-30 lead here at the end of round one. Yeah, give Whitaker a round of applause. DeMars, I like it. DeMars is giving him a round of applause. He's showing that good sportsmanship. Now, Rex Ralph has an opportunity to come back into round two, and we'll be back with round two and some introduction into our players after these messages from Waycross Community Television.
It's bigger, it's bolder, it's never, it's life.
It's life. And if you're a person, you absolutely won't want to miss out on it. Yes, life. It opens cloud breathing tubes, refreshes like no other, and you can enjoy it wherever you go. That's right. Life's so versatile, there's almost no limit to what you can do with it. Oh, Mom! Why, just listen to what satisfied people are already saying about their lives.
I would trade mine for anything.
I wouldn't be soaked without mine. You gotta get one of these. Life. It's so easy to use. Just follow these two simple directions.
Do cool stuff.
Don't do drugs. How can you get one? It's easy. There are no numbers to call, no forms to fill out, and no salesman will knock at your door. So act now, because life
goes with everything.
Except drugs. A message from a drug-free Navy and Marine Corps. No. Only one per customer.
Welcome back to the D.A.R.E. Challenge. After round one of play, Rex Ralph trails Whitaker 50-30, and now we're going to have an opportunity for you, the people here, and you, the viewers at home, to get introduced to our contestants a little bit more in-depthly. First, let's go over to Charla for Rex Ralph. Charla, how are you? Just speak up real loud so everybody can hear you. Right into that microphone. Okay, Charla. Now, you were telling me you like to draw. Is that right? Yeah. It wasn't a trick answer. All right. So what do you like to draw? What do you like to draw? Name me something you've drawn in the past couple days. Anything. Well, that's okay. Think about it, we'll come back to you. Sanchez, to your left, Charla, over there. Sanchez, you've been buzzing in real quick. You've been ready for the D.A.R.E. Challenge. You've been working for it all week, haven't you? What has inspired you to be so good in the D.A.R.E. Challenge?
Oh, no.
You don't know? Nothing. It wasn't any of your teachers or anything. It was just your compelling interest to learn the D.A.R.E. Challenge, right?
And my aunt.
And your aunt. There you go. What's your aunt's name?
Robin.
All right. Right there. There she is. How you doing? All right, great. All right, we've got Lamar. Now, you promised me Or you didn't promise me. You said you weren't going to answer any questions, and you tried to answer one. Now, what's up with that, Tamar?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Tamar, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Football.
Oh, you like to play football. Okay, great. Allison, to your left, Tamar. Allison, what do you like to do in your spare time?
Play soccer.
Oh, you're a soccer player. And how'd your team do the last year?
We did okay.
Okay, about 500?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. What position do you play?
Anything.
Anything. It doesn't matter. She's versatile. All right, here we go. Leslie, at the end. Leslie, what were you telling me? You used to like to go to football games. You like to watch them.
Yeah.
What do you like so much about football?
The excitement.
The excitement, the heart-pounding action, just like we're getting here at the D.A.R.E Challenge, right? All right, here we go. Chris, at the end. And do you play hockey? You just like watching hockey?
I like watching hockey.
You like watching hockey, and let me see, you're a big Cyclones fan? You're a Florida Panthers fan, but you don't like the Cyclones at all? Not at all. Have you gone to any games there?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, well, good. Keep rooting those Panthers on. Maybe one day they'll do good. All right, well, we come over here, and at this right here is Neil. Neil, what is your favorite class in school?
Probably math.
Math, all right. You and Priya, you just guys love your math teacher, is that right?
Yes.
Oh, because she was here. Okay, little brown nose, and I like it. Clinton. Now, is your last name Bill Clinton? No, okay. What is your last name, Clinton? Leaks. Leaks, okay. And Clinton, tell me, well, now what sport you were saying before that you like to play? Basketball. Well, all right, and football. Hey, what position do you like in football? Wide receiver. You like to catch the balls and run. All right, good. Chris, tell me your favorite sports team. Out of all the sports, tell me your favorite sports team. I know you're a big fan of sports.
Yankees.
The New York Yankees. Well, they're off to a hot start. All right, keep rooting those Yankees on. Sylvia.
I told you I like to act and swim.
Well, that's great. I have never even asked you a question yet. I like your volunteering answers. You've got that actor's voice. You must be acting. All right, Sylvia, tell me another interest. What is your favorite class in school? And don't tell me math.
No, it's reading because I like to read.
Read, okay. What's something you've read in the last couple days, months or something?
Julie by Catherine Marshall and Christy by Catherine Marshall.
So you're a big Catherine Marshall fan.
Well, those were just the two books that I've read recently.
Okay, Priya, at the end here, you're also, now you told me you liked math before. Now tell me what sports you're involved with, because I know you like to play sports.
I like to play soccer and tennis.
Soccer and tennis, okay, so you're a big tennis player, huh? Yeah. Hopefully maybe take it into high school ranks?
Maybe.
Maybe? Oh, okay.
But I'm more of a soccer fan.
More of a soccer fan, okay. Shayla, at the end, the one-on-one player. Do you also play on a team in basketball? No? Are you gonna maybe do that in the future?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe in high school or something, try to step it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, we'll keep an eye on you in the high school athletics. And now it's time to go to the D.A.R.E Challenge competition of round 2. So let's get started with our activities. Whitaker right now leads 50-30, but Rex Ralph a lot of time here and a lot of questions left, so you guys can come back and get into the winner's bracket, or the winner's circle. Here we go with round 2. Comparison is when you compare things. Oh, wait a second. I already asked that question, didn't I? So we'll throw that out, and we'll ask a true or false question instead, okay? Everybody's like, I knew that. That's similar. Okay, here we go. True or false? Alcohol used for first aid is the same type as alcohol adults drink. All right, 4, Whitaker. It is Clinton.
False.
False is correct. That's right. Caffeine affects your body by speeding. Okay, that was a quick answer, and it was by Clinton. And no hiding, Clinton. Face it up. That's all right. You've been strong for Whitaker in the early going here. Let me ask the question again and give you a chance to answer freely because they clicked in too early. Caffeine affects your body by speeding up at the end.
Your heart.
Speak up, roll out.
Your heart.
Your heart, that is correct. Well, Rex Ralph, that was Sanchez with the right answer. All right, true or false? Not all drugs can be abused. All right, 4.
True.
Rex Ralph.
True.
True is correct, and with the correct answer, it is Allison.
All right, Allison. I'm sorry. What did she say? Did she say true?
Yeah.
Okay, that was wrong. Sorry. I messed up. All right, everybody give me a boo.
Boo.
Sorry. I have to take those points off the board. I know, I got your hopes up too high there. Okay. The cold shoulder is a form of arthritis. Okay? You clicked in too early, so we are going to redo the question for Rex Ralph. Here we go. The cold shoulder is a form of arthritis. At the end, it looks like it's Charla.
False.
False is the correct answer. There we go. See, you got the points back anyways. Okay. Remember to stay off the trigger finger a little bit there. Allow me to finish the question. All right, another true or false question. Playing sports can be an alternative to drug use. At the end, for Rex Ralph, it is Sanchez.
True.
True is the correct answer. Drugs which are given by doctors are called, at the end, for Rex Ralph. Chris.
Prescriptions.
Prescriptions. That is correct. Another fill-in-the-blank question. And this one's a long one, so listen carefully. A person who is pushy, who does not respect your rights, and wants everything his or her way, exhibits what kind of response style? At the end, for Whitaker, Neil.
Aggressive.
That is right. Yes. How many kinds of peer pressure are there? At the end, for Whitaker, Clinton.
4.
Yes, that is right. 4 is the correct answer. Okay, back and forth action. I like it. True or false? Only old people die from cigarettes. 4, Rex Ralph. It is Allison.
False.
False, that is right. Way to get on that buzzer. I didn't know who did it, DeMar, so I went with Allison's, okay? Okay. All right, here we go. True or false? A force or influence which acts upon you to do something is peer pressure. Clinton for Whitaker.
True.
That is right. All right. Another fill-in-the-blank question. The different choices you have in a situation are known as, for Whitaker, Sylvia.
Alternatives.
Alternatives, that's right. Okay, when you say something nice to someone, you give them a, for Rex Ralph.
Compliment.
Compliment, that is right. All right, another fill in the blank, and it's long. Here we go. When advertisers want you to believe that rich and famous people use their product, what technique is it? And for Rex Ralph, Allison.
Snob appeal.
That is right. The advertising technique used to attract. Let me repeat the question here. The advertising technique used to attract people's attention is called, Clinton for Whitaker.
Sex appeal.
Sex appeal is correct. Okay, true or false? Broken record is a way to say no. For Whitaker, Sylvia.
True.
That is right. Another fill-in-the-blank question. Alcohol is legal, but not, okay. You clicked in too early, and now this gives you the opportunity, Whitaker, to answer freely. Okay. Alcohol is legal, but not for who? Neil.
Minors.
Will we accept that? Yes, we will. All right. Neil gets the correct answer. Here we go. A means of communicating or influence a large group of people is 4, Whitaker. Clinton.
Bandwagon.
No, that is incorrect. Let me repeat the question and then allow you to buzz in. Rex Ralph. A means of communicating or influencing a large group of people is. It is Leslie.
Media.
Media, that's right. All right, that's the end of round 2. Leslie, you got the click in there. You were happy on the trigger finger and you got in there. And now, at the end of round 2, our action shows Whitaker with a 90-70 lead over Rex Ralph. Round 3 action is coming up after these messages from Waycross Community Television.
Pizza on the run. This is Chris. How may I help you?
This is the TDD operator.
It took an act of Congress to order this pizza.
I have an order for pizza.
An act that guarantees people with disabilities access to everyday things, whether it's getting into a building, getting a job, or just using the telephone.
Olives, green peppers.
Thanks to your support through Easter Seals, even ordering a pizza can be a pretty historic act.
And pineapple.
Pineapple. Okay.
Welcome back to the D.A.R.E. Challenge. Round 3 action is about to start. Whitaker leads this game 90-70. Round 3 action, though, means that we double the point value of a correct question. So 10 points are now for a correct answer, and this gives Rex Ralph an excellent opportunity to get back in the game. Only down by 20, so that's only 2 correct answers. All right, here we go with round 3 action. The winner of this game moves on to the semifinals. Here we go, and we're going to go with a lot of speed here, so get ready on the trigger finger, and here we go. Round 3. A drug which is sold in stores for everyone to use is called what? Okay, Rex Ralph buzzed in too early. I'm going to repeat the question for Whitaker, and they can answer freely. A drug which is sold in stores for everyone to use is called what? Okay, it looks like Sylvia for Whitaker.
Over the counter.
Over the counter is correct. True or false? Alcohol is the #1 abused drug in the U.S. Okay, it looks like Clinton for Whitaker.
True.
True is correct. True or false? Being arrested is a passive consequence of smoking marijuana. For Clinton for Whitaker.
True.
True, that is correct. Laws are made to keep you. For Whitaker, it's Chris.
Safe.
Safe, that is right. Looking nervous and avoiding eye contact with others is what type of response style? Okay, you clicked in too early, and that is Rex Ralph, so I'll repeat the question for Whitaker. No whispering now. We must answer the questions by ourselves. Looking nervous and avoiding eye contact with others is what type of response style? Okay, it is at the end for Whitaker. Shayla.
Passive.
Passive, that's right. The wrong use of a drug is called, it looks like, for Whitaker. It's Clinton.
Drug abuse.
Drug abuse, that's right. True or false? Media is a means of communicating or influencing a large group. For Whitaker, it is Chris.
True.
True, that is correct. The means of communicating or influencing a large group of people is called, a repeat question there, but if you know the answer, you're quick on it. For Whitaker, it is Shayla.
Media.
Media, that's correct. True or false? Pressure is a force or influence which acts upon you to do something. For Rex Ralph, it is Allison.
True.
True, that's correct. Here's a multiple choice question. So allow me to do all 3 multiple choice answers and then buzz in. A way of telling other people your rights while still respecting their rights is A, aggressive, B, assertive, C, alternative. And 4, Rex Ralph, it is Leslie.
B.
B, assertive, is the correct answer. Crack is another name for Whitaker. It is Clinton.
Cocaine.
Cocaine, that is correct. Laws are made for who? And it looks like for Whitaker, it's Neil.
Everyone?
Yes, everyone to obey. True or false? Dark-colored clothing is best when riding your bicycle at night. Okay, you buzzed in a little too early there, so we'll redo the question for Whitaker. True or false? Dark-colored clothing is best when riding your bicycle at night.
Her light's still on. Yeah.
Okay. Clinton, for Whitaker.
False.
False, that is correct. We want to wear, of course, light-colored clothing or some type of pastel or fluorescent so everybody can see you while you're biking in the nighttime. And it would be good if you had a little light on your front of your bike there. Okay, another multiple choice question. This is 4 multiple choice answers, so please allow me to do all multiple choices before you answer. Smoking cigarettes can cause A, lung cancer, B, bad breath, C, your clothes to stink. Okay, we buzzed too early. Got to make sure we answer. Let me say all the answers. Once again, smoking cigarettes for Whitaker. Smoking cigarettes can cause A, lung cancer, B, bad breath, C, your clothes to stink, or D, all of the above. And it looks like at the end there, it is Priya.
D, all of the above.
D, all of the above, yes. Okay, we move on. True or false? Only illegal drugs can be abused. Right there for Rex Ralph, it is Leslie.
False.
False, that is a correct answer. Okay, that is the end of today's D.A.R.E. challenge. Of course, today's winner moves on to the semifinals, and it looks like Whitaker has won another game as they win 210 to 100. Whitaker, you move on. But first, audience and viewers at home, if you're at home, give them a big round of applause. That's Rex Ralph. Good opportunity, good effort, guys and girls. And now, once again, why don't you give your peers there a nice round of applause. Whitaker moves on to the semifinals. For you guys over here in Rex Ralph, you get these fine parting gifts, as they all say on TV. And hope you have fun with the D.A.R.E. challenge. And remember, D.A.R.E. challenge can be seen in all the area TVs, so keep up to date on your local listings, and you can watch other installments of the D.A.R.E. challenge on Waycross Community Television. For everyone here at the D.A.R.E. challenge, we'll see you next time on the next D.A.R.E. challenge installments. All right.
This is the D.A.R.E. challenge, presented by Waycross Community Television in cooperation with the Forest Park, Green Hills, and Springfield Township Police Departments. And now, from Kemper Heights Elementary, here's your host, Kim Carson.
Thank you and welcome to the D.A.R.E. challenge. Today, 12 people have accepted the challenge to put their knowledge to the test. So let's find out who they are. From Beechwoods Elementary, we have Brian, Colleen, Allison, Sandy, and Tyke. And from Kemper Heights, on my left, we have Tanya, Stella, Matt, Andy, Brandon, and Rashad. Before we get started, let's take a quick look at our rules.
The D.A.R.E. challenge consists of 3 rounds. The first 2 rounds will be 10 questions or 7 minutes in length, whichever comes first. Each correct question is worth 5 points. The first team to buzz in answers first. If a wrong answer is given, the other team has the opportunity to answer. If both teams fail, the audience is given a chance to come up with the correct answer. Round 3 is the bonus round, with 10 points awarded for correct answers. This round will last 5 minutes or 10 questions, whichever comes first. There will be no audience participation during round 3. In case of any disputes, the decision of the judges is final. The team with the most points at the end of round 3 is the winner and moves on to the next round of the challenge. Good luck.
Now that we understand how to play the game, let's start round 1. Okay, Beechwoods, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Kemper Heights, ready? Yeah. Okay, let's get started. Question number 1 for round 1. Caffeine affects your body by... I'm sorry, let me reread the question. Caffeine affects your body by blank, your heart and breathing. Yes, Kemper Heights. I'm sorry, Beechwoods.
Speeding up.
Yes, speeding up, correct. Question number 2. Drugs which will slow down your heart are called? Beechwoods?
Downers.
Very good, downers. Indirect pressure is used to blank peers into doing things. Kemper Heights.
Persuade. Or
Judges? Okay, that's good. Tempt or trick or persuade. Drugs which speed up your heart are called?
uppers.
Kemper Heights, uppers or stimulants. Very good. Snob appeal is when you think the item is Beechwoods?
They try to persuade you by using rich and famous people to do the job.
Okay, very good. Very good. What is the name used for peer pressure, which people call you names? Beechwoods? Teasing. Very good. Teasing. Strain, pressure, or excitement felt about a situation is called, okay, we're going to have to ask Beechwoods first since you buzzed before the question was answered. Beechwoods?
Stress.
Very good. Stress. Next question. Situations which cause stress are called Beechwoods.
Stressors.
Very good. Stressors. Next question. Marijuana is considered what kind of drug?
Depressant.
Kemper Heights, depressant. Very good. Last question for round 1. How many ways to say no are there? Okay, let's go to Kemper Heights since Beechwoods rang in too soon.
8.
8, very good. So that does it for round 1. The score for Beechwoods is, I'm sorry, I'm not able to see that, 30. And for Kemper Heights is 20. We'll be right back with round 2 of the D.A.R.E. Challenge after this message from Waycross Community Television.
Nothing beats the high I feel while playing a good game of basketball or the excitement after a great day on the court. It's a real special feeling. I tell you one thing, drugs or alcohol couldn't make me feel that good. Don't let anyone tell you drugs or drinking are going to make you feel good. Take it from me, drugs just get in your way and prevent you from doing your best. What else can I say? Drugs make losers out of users.
The preceding message provided by the NCAA. Nobody knows a neighborhood like a kid on a bike. Kids and their bikes explore every street, every shortcut, curb, and pothole. But explorers often encounter the unknown and the unexpected, and they need to be prepared. Each year, 4 times as many children are killed on bikes as kidnapped by strangers. Head injuries from a bike fall could disable your child for life. The Surgeon General says helmets could prevent most serious head injuries. So give your kids bike helmets and make sure they wear them. Bike helmets are smart.
Welcome back. We're ready for round 2 of the D.A.R.E. Challenge. Before we get back to action, let's take some time out to get to know our participants. On my right, we have Beechwoods Elementary. We have Brian. Brian, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and what do you think of the D.A.R.E. program, what they've done for you?
I'm 11 years old, and I like to play baseball in my spare time. And the D.A.R.E. has taught me to say no to any illegal drug or any drug.
Okay. Colleen?
I'm Colleen Floyd. I'm 12 and a half years old. I like to draw a lot, and I like to play soccer, and the D.A.R.E. program has taught me all the ways to say no, and that just because they're your friends doesn't mean you have to say yes to them.
Okay. Allison?
My name is Allison Mack, and I'm 11. In my spare time, I play soccer and basketball, and I learned from their lesson that if somebody tries to tell me what to do, like take a drug or something, that I don't have to do what they tell me, even if they're my friend.
Very good. Sandy?
In my spare time, I do gymnastics and I play clarinet and band. And in there, I learned that nobody can tease me into doing drugs.
All right. Tyke?
My name is Tyquan Davis, and I learned not to take drugs from anyone.
And I think we have a new contestant down here. Nikki? Nikki?
I'm 11 years old, and I like to play softball, and D.A.R.E. has taught me about having a higher self-esteem.
Very good. Let's give him a hand. Give a good Beechwood. Okay, Kemper Heights. We have Tanya. Tanya, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the D.A.R.E. program?
I'm 12 years old. In my spare time, I like skating, and the D.A.R.E. has taught me how to 8 ways to say no.
Okay. Stella?
I'm 11 years old. I enjoy swimming, dancing, and playing soccer. And the D.A.R.E. has taught me that you can say no to your friends.
All right. Matt?
I'm 12 years old. I like to play football and mess around with people. And D.A.R.E. it taught me how to say no to anything you want to.
Andy?
I'm 13 years old. In my spare time, I like to play football, basketball, and baseball, and D.A.R.E.'s taught me to say no.
Brandon?
I'm 12 years old, and I like to play football and basketball, and D.A.R.E. taught me to stay away from people who use drugs.
Rashad?
I'm 11 years old. I like to play soccer, baseball, and D.A.R.E.'s taught me the 6 advertising techniques.
Okay. All right, let's get going with round 2. Very good. Okay, are you ready? Are we ready for round 2?
Yes.
Okay. Question number 1. Having an accident or getting arrested are all consequences of?
Drinking.
Kemper Heights? Drinking. Okay, very good. Question number 2. When you continue to say no, many times, what way to say no is that? Okay, since who rang in? Okay, Beechwoods?
Broken record.
Broken record. Okay. Question number 3. When a peer threatens you, it is called blank pressure. And since Beechwoods rang in too early, Kemper Heights, do you have the answer to that?
Heavy.
Heavy pressure. Very good. Comparison is when you compare things which are Kemper Heights?
Alike.
Yes, very good. People working together to help each other is the definition of Kemper Heights?
Support systems.
Support systems. Very good. A means of communicating or influencing a large group of people is Kemper Heights? I'm sorry?
Media.
Media. Very good. Next question. When you say something nice to someone, you give them a Beechwoods.
Compliment.
Very good. Compliment. A person who is pushy, does not respect your rights, and wants everything his way is what kind of response style? Kemper Heights?
Aggressive.
Judges? Okay, we'll give it to them. Demanding, aggressive. Next question. The chemical in tobacco, which is addictive, is Kemper Heights?
Nicotine.
Nicotine. Very good. Last question for round 2. Cigarettes and cigars are made from Beechwoods. Tobacco. Very good. Okay, we're at the end of round 2. We find that Beechwoods, and we're waiting for the scores, they tally them up. Beechwoods has 45, Kemper Heights has 55. Stay tuned for our exciting bonus round coming up after these words from Waycross Community Television.
This is David. Oh, hi. This is what David's done. David went to college. Annapolis. David taught himself to play piano, the sax, even the bagpipes. Well, maybe not the bagpipes. David was NBA Rookie of the Year. He's also been to the Olympics twice. David even became a naval officer. David's sure done a lot. But you know one thing David's never done? Drugs. David doesn't do drugs. Maybe that's why he's done so much.
Pete Sampras comes up to serve. Jan Stevenson makes the drive. A.C. Green and Charles Smith pound the boards. Marcus Allen rushes up the middle. Jay Schrader with the touchdown. There are a lot of different parts to play in the American Red Cross. Play your part.
Welcome back to the final round of the D.A.R.E. Challenge. This round is the final and the climb to the peak. Whoever gets to the top gets to come back next time to face a new challenger. Let's get back into action. Are you ready, Beechwoods? Yeah. Kemper Heights, are we ready? Yeah. Okay. Round number 3, question number 1. These are true or false. Okay, and remember now, wait till I ask the question completely before you buzz in. Over-the-counter drugs can be abused. Beechwoods. True. Very good. One for Beechwoods. Next question. Playing sports can be an alternative to drug use. Beechwoods?
True.
Very good. True. Comparison is when similar things are compared and the best one wins. Beechwoods, do you know the answer to that?
True.
Very good. True. Next question. There are 8 ways to say no. Kemper Heights?
True.
True. Very good. When your peers use threats to get you to do something, it is called heavy pressure. Kemper Heights?
True.
True. Demanding, aggressive people are not nice to be around.
True.
Kemper Heights? True. Very good. Alternatives are different choices you have in a situation. Kemper Heights?
True.
True. A strain, pressure, or excitement felt about a situation is stress.
True.
Kemper Heights? True. Next question. Telling others your rights while respecting others' rights is assertive. Beechwoods.
True.
Very good. True. Last question. Heavy pressure is when people push you around.
True.
Kemper Heights. True. Okay, that's it. And the score for Beechwoods as they tally them up. For Beechwoods, we have 85, and for Kemper Heights, we have 115. Congratulations to Kemper Heights Elementary. Elementary, all of the hard work definitely deserves a reward. All the players today will receive some great prizes from Cincinnati Sports. They will receive this t-shirt. Is that nice? Beechwoods certainly showed their knowledge of the D.A.R.E, but it was Kemper Heights that climbed faster to the peak of the mountain. We'd like to say farewell to Beechwoods. Kemper Heights will be coming back next week to take on the challenge again. They will return to the semifinals to face the winner, which was Winton Forest today. We hope to see you there. This is Kim Carson from WGRR Oldies 103.5, inviting you to tune in for other installments of the D.A.R.E Challenge right here on this channel. So long from the D.A.R.E Challenge.